back to recording. And her back her plate, and she resumes consuming her extra fishy slice. Damien has another plate, this time filled with a slice covered in various meats. And while that one was still delicious, the indirect I'm tempted to just end it right here. You fucking goddamn loser. Oh, all time. Fine, I'm reading it, but like a snarky little bitch.
The indirect kiss-flavored anchovy pizza was the best thing I ever tried of all time.
The festivities continued even after the pizzas were finished. I never have pizza often. Weird, since, you live by you basically live alone, my man. But whoever this... it's Dino Mo's! Yeah! Yeah! Everyone wants that Dino Mo. If anyone deserves it, it's him, though. Inside, Damien and Vinny decided to break out a plethora of different party games for us to play. No one bothered keeping track of time. We were all too enraptured. Oh, you playing Boom Blocks? Boom Blocks is pretty fun. I remember taking Boom Blocks with me on vacation once. It was the only game I brought with me like a fucking idiot. Which is how I missed my last chance home. Mrs. Payne didn't look too upset, though. In fact, I think they expected me to spend the night again. Scary Dave has to go with this character's disappearance, the thread of prophecy is severed. Restore a prior save, or persist in this doomed world you have created. I think that's the line. Hold on. Alright. The full line is, with this character's death, the thread of prophecy is severed. Restore a saved game to restore the weave of fate, or persist in this doomed world you have created. I love that there's a bunch of characters on there that don't actually have anything to do with anything. Unofficial essential NPCs. Killing all these characters makes Kais Casares unwilling to talk to you. Although marked as essential, Lord Cluttermonkey can only ever reach the console command and yeah, he's a test character. Leuven isn't designated for any quest, but in vanilla versions of the game, he is incorrectly marked as essential. The same goes for Goris, the Maggot King. The Venom Ancestral Tomb has 2 of these. There's also Crazy Batao. But there's good reason to do so. He has a wearable artifact on his helm. Wowie. In fact, I think they expected me to spend the night again. Especially with how Randy had been so quick to pull some blankets and pillows out for me. Both of the parents insisted I stay, and it's not like I can realistically walk home. Once again, I'm staying over and currently sat at the foot of the couch with Olivia. We're both bundled up to stave off this chilly winter night. So the thing about balancing the scales is there's an implication that Inco made a deal with the devil or something. He runs through his head the idea that the reason he is a girl and a dinosaur and effectively, unwittable to Olivia, he couldn't make his own relationship happen if he wanted to that way, is part of that deal. Also why he's someone else entirely instead of just himself able to fix things in the past. Although, admittedly, that sucks ass. Those stories aren't great. The idea that you just go... that's the fun thing about the pilot, right? And what I really like about time travel is the idea of you're going back to solve a problem. But it's really easy to stop Olivia from falling down those particular stairs. The actual problems of the relationship, the falling down the stairs is just so they don't have to do any of that. They just want to not write any of that. so that's why they do it. It's a plot point. It's a plot death. And in most stories, fixing it would just happen some other way somewhere else because the writer is just that lazy. But part of the idea is push-button time travel doesn't actually fix anything. You've just stopped the thing that you think is the worst part from happening, but okay, your farm didn't burn down, but you're still losing it because you never made any money, It's yeah, but no. Oh man, that's fucking great. Also, part of the story is a bit like Inco, Evelyn wondering, am I even Inco, or do I just have the memories, or am I just fucking insane? Because, nothing else points that direction, right? okay, I think I'm this guy who lives a year from now, who is that guy over there. He's alive and he's doing his own thing, but I think that they're going to have a bad relationship in like half a year or so, and I need to stop them. Also, I love that girl, even though I technically am not lesbian, and neither is she. So, like, yeah, that does sound crazy when we really think about it, right? Hey, you'll have to figure out what you do yourself after you're done. That's why I don't like bilateral time travel. Unidirectional is more fun because now I have to deal with the fucking bullshit of sticking around all that time. Good job. You killed Hitler. You're still stuck in World War II era, and the medicine ain't gonna help you. All your tech's gonna break down that you brought with you, and in due time you will be indistinguishable. Also, he was gonna do it himself anyways. I don't know what the fuck you actually helped anyone with. Someone else just took over, and you can't kill him, so... So once again, I'm staying over, currently at the foot of the couch with Olivia, and both bundled up to stave off the chilly... You have a sprite for this. You have a sprite where they're both bundled up in a blanket. Why aren't you using it? The soft growling purr that Olivia makes when she's content has become almost therapeutic to me. So, how are you feeling? Better, thank you. For dragging me out here. I didn't know how much I needed it. Yeah, I know that feeling, man. I know that feeling of, like, you really needed it, but you didn't even think about it. The palms wrap around my left hand as she gives a gentle smile, followed by a colossal yawn. You ready to hit the hay? She shakes her head. I don't want to go back to my room. I'm going to stay out here with you. Randy would almost certainly kill me. I'll bite him back. You're not his daughter, but the fact that he was still willing to kill me over it does say something. Oh, come on, I'll see you in the morning anyway. I wish these stupid bites would stay down. I'm not a cow. I don't... What's it called again? Ruminous? Ba-da-ba-bum-bum-bum. It's rumination. Let's live in a fucking English term. Ruminance, with the process of rumination. In Dutch, we just call it rechewing, which is a fucking ton easier to learn. Olivia yawns again, driving her to accept her need for sleep. After carrying Olivia to her room, I sleep on the couch once more. As I lay there on the couch, pausing through the past few days, the thoughts warp into a dream. One in which Olivia and I both stood before the park fountain, making a happy wish for the future. Mornings in the pain resonance were lively, to say the least. Or maybe it's because it's a Saturday. That is to say, my weekend sleep schedule was cut far shorter than I would have liked. Mostly by Damien's little brother landing feet first on my chest and knocking the air out of my lungs.
Inky!
This is the second time in a row. I sputter and sit up in attempt to get some precious oxygen. I just want to throw up, actually. Just vomit it out and let it stay out. Vinny immediately sat on the pillow I'd used. Morning, Vinny. Checking my phone. It says 7:30. Yeah, that is pretty early. 4 hours? 4 hours? What the fuck is wrong with you? The TV flickers to life and Vinny starts flicking through... Why are you using flick twice? Through the channels with a speed only he can comprehend. Morning, Inco. Sorry about the wake-up call. It's Vinny's favorite season. Winter hockey. Oh, I already saw this one. Oh. Olivia up yet? Probably not. You guys were up pretty late last night. Plus, it's the weekend. Just let her sleep off the food coma and she'll come out of her room eventually. So part of my idea for, like... Because Evelyn, right? Not Inco. Inco is over there. How do you recontextualize the friendships? Do you care about them? At first, he probably wouldn't. He'd be like, I'm just here to fix this. And then I'll go to bed and I'll wake up in my own body in the new future or the old future, and I'll at least feel like I did something right, But at some point, he's probably like, this is taking a while. I want this back. And I personally like the idea that they meet, like him and Damien meet at like the first PE, and Inco is knocked out, and Damien's like, hey, let's go carry this other new guy. And he's like, I'm kind of sorry about making your first day at school like this. Didn't mean to turn you into this. For those wondering who Evelyn is, well, for one, she's now a character in my toolbox of people I can pull out on the drop of a hat. But from as far as the story is concerned, she's just like the Folds of Reality spat someone out for Inco to use as a body. Everyone is like, that person exists, but we don't remember them because it's weird. Don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. From a plot logistical perspective, it's irrelevant. It could have been anyone, it just wouldn't do anything. Ain't that just the magic? Although in the long form one, it is implied that Evelyn only moved in recently, which also helps cover up and smooth some of the. There's a difference between like something long form and a pilot. You get to do that kind of stuff a bit easier. Fair enough. As much as I would enjoy sleeping in as well, Damien and Vinny have taken occupancy of my pseudo bed. There's just a recliner next to us. I'm definitely not going to defy what must be Randy's throne. I may as well stay up then, I guess. Mind if I get a bowl of cereal? Help yourself, amigo. At last, I can check out any updates on with my blogs. And to the kitchen, make myself a bowl, being sure to add some sugar and honey from the condiment cupboard this time. Taking a seat. Oh. Yeah, okay, so this is some shared text between ending B and C, and because we have Inco points, he's like, this shit sucks. I'm only a minute in, and I begin to realize I'm not really reading anything on my phone screen. There are words, but they're not saying anything. Just paragraphs of probably fake personal events and vague calls to action. Have they always been this vapid? Try to finish my breakfast, but without any literary TV static distracting me. Afterwards, I joined Damien and Vinny in the living room, both of whom are absolutely enthralled by the hockey game playing on TV. Soon enough, I feel a distinct vibration in my pocket. Pulling my phone out again, I check notifications to see a text message from Olivia. I love the little crack still there. Ding dang, room service. Come and drag me out of bed. Figured she'd need the help. After all, there's no way she's dragging herself anywhere without me. Like, they really didn't need to make the tapping detail. It's so weird when you really think about it. When you really think about it, right? When you really put your mind to it. I don't even get to eat because I have to vocalize everything. Ugh, I made this so bad on myself. I excuse myself from the living room and head towards Olivia's room with Damien giving me an approving nod. Make sure to walk twice before letting myself in. Morning, sleepyhead. Morning, stupid head. With Olivia's wounded knee, carrying her is more difficult than before. Hate to admit it, but I almost dropped her twice on the way. Thank her after Jesus for Sully's training. But alas, we're there. Welcome back to the land of the Morning, Olivia. Morning, Olivia. Olivia, eyes still closed, mumbles out something that sounds like a good morning as I set her down on the couch. How are you feeling? Alright, I guess. Still a bit groggy. What about, I pat my knee, which Olivia seems to pick up on. Right, feels a bit better. Tingle feeling's gone, but it still looks swollen. Yeah, we might have to redress it. Hopefully by then, and it should be more manageable by Monday. By the way, what'd you do with the ice pack? Guts is using it as a waterbed. Sure hope it doesn't pop. Stagnant ice water sounds terrible to be in. But first... Hey, Olivia. When you get your wheelchair back, you can go anywhere. Where do you want to go? Want to have a picnic? Snowed in, and night, and down the trail named Legacy. What the fuck? Well, sorry to tell people who are watching this with like my internet's being a bit annoying. And there goes Discord. Yeah, I should probably just stop the recording until that fixes up. Ouch. So what am I gonna do with myself? I'm gonna just maybe do some Duolingo, I guess. Because regardless, my phone should still work. Man, this is a long one. Like, I've had problems where my internet just craps out for a second or two, but not this long. Oh! Yeah,